I started with a motivational message for the day. Now, also through perseverance, many people win sources out of what seemed destined to be certain failure. It say perseverance conquers all difficulties. Umo ni die den e wa die bia o pese wuyi mu a die amanfo adwenyom se eye nkugu no e dane nkunimdie e de mawo. Enti mawani nya den wade bia wo ye dwuma bia yo somye na ye ni na bibia ebeye okay e de amaw. Yatena se the next 1 hour ye bedi nkomo bebre ene yani guta mpanifo betwetwe nkomo Mr. Benjamin Yeboa e guta PRO wa be coming sa na ye de nkomo twetwe ahihye so efa sa controversial CTN cargo tracking notes a Ghana Revenue Authority Ediaba yebedi ho nkomo and last 2 days so unim say amampani Nanado Dankwa Akufu Ado launche the Nations Builders Corp NABCO no na no ye koho ene empanifo kodidi nkomo CEO a oda sa dwumadie na no ye ne didi nkomo Anyas Ibrahim ye ne twetwe nkomo na beneficiaries ni bi won so a ye ne wo mu atwetwe nkomo enti eno so ye beyi ade akiro na afi wahwe nkomo twetwe a ye ne omo atwetwe ye nkotie dwedwu hu kaso bakwa na mbi no ye ba na afi ye the footage of nkomo a mene CEO of NABCO atwetwe nkomo any beneficiaries ni bi no ye de be ma wo eno akire no na afi ye ne opani Benjamin Yeboa a ye PRO for Guta.
We're doing well. It's a great day. It's an auspicious day for Ghana. I think it's compensated by the sort of joy that we all share in looking to a brighter future for all the young people who gathered here to listen to His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President. So His Excellency the President launched the Nation Builders Corps with 100,000 opportunities in Kumasi on May Day 2018. Since then, 146,000 people applied, and we went through 8 weeks of interviews at all district locations, which has culminated today in the selection of 99,811. Out of that number, 93,000 people have confirmed acceptance to be on the Nation Builders Corps. And so we're commencing institutional placement from this moment after the commissioning by His Excellency the President, which means that once they report to their institutions, it means that officially haven't gone through pre-deployment training and now reporting to their various institutions. It means NABCO is in full force. And we're looking forward to their contribution in all the towns and villages across the country. The smallest district records over 120 NABCO trainees. The largest ones are giving us numbers in the metros of over 2,000 people. So to have 2,000 NABCO trainees in one district tells you the extent of the contribution that the local economy is likely to benefit from. Not even to talk about the sums that are getting paid to them. 2,000 people in a district at 700 Ghana in a month, that's 1.4 million Ghana cedis paid to one district, aside from everything else on the back of NABCO. And so for me, this is a great moment for this country, that His Excellency stated that we've planted a seed for the future of this country, planted in the hopes and aspirations of the youthful population. And as they grow in their careers, in their career pathways, the nation will equally mature to be in a state that we're all proud of. So basically, I mean, the NABCO is a work and learning program, and from the creative thinking that went into it, the essence was always employability. So from the moment of entry into the scheme, we're also looking forward to their exit, which for us is not a discredit, but a credit to the scheme in the sense that the more of them that can vouch for the value addition, the work readiness, the skills training we've given them, and the more of them that succeed in applying and being successful at applying for jobs and joining the labor market, for us that becomes the indicator of success, that we've added something to the foundational qualifications of these young people, and they have moved on. And so the beauty of NABCO is not to warehouse or retain people, but to see them fly as the months and years roll by. So the Hill Ghana module was not about nurses. The Hill Ghana module was to use the sort of qualifications that we have within the health and allied industries to support things like the ambulance service, the provision of social care for the vulnerable, people who face all manner of challenges, including persons with disabilities, people with challenging behaviors, people with special education needs. And these are people the Heal Ghana module was supposed to support. So it wasn't crafted specifically targeted at nurses, because if you profile a health institution, for example, I'll give you an example, a hospital which is close by, the police hospital. Walk into it today. The vast majority of the staff you're going to find there are not nurses, correct? You'd have nurses, of course, you'd have doctors, and then you have the auxiliary services. And all these people matter. The porters, the people who offer supervisory guidance, the people who engage in community health prevention and all those services, the hygiene, the health and safety aspects of our communities, the nursing base at all secondary schools in the country. All these things are important. And so for us, we believe that for the very first time, we're thinking creatively about how to utilize the talent of the healthcare profession. So that we're not narrowly focused on our understanding of what healthcare is about, which is where you suffer from your malaria, you expect an injection from a nurse, and that becomes the be-all and the end-all of healthcare provision. We're looking beyond that to providing other things. Look at the workplace, for example. If this country was to provision for a first aid person at every institution, public institution, then it's guaranteed that when somebody suffers an emergency, chances are there are people around to give them the first aid before they even get to a health facility. And those are things that the NABCO is focused on to make sure that in every district we will have a health corps that is dedicated to first aid to support the capacity of districts and local communities to have that provision in the workplace, in the community, so that people don't necessarily suffer the hazards of the lack of provision of healthcare at the emergency stage. Media station, I'm sure you are aware that this country has laws governing labor. And part of what the NABCO is to employ these huge numbers to be part of the labor force. We have a minimum wage legislation in this country. That also means that there has to be a component that is called the living wage. What simply, in very basic terms, you're trying to compensate for labor, but at the same time make sure that you don't disadvantage people as the economic indicators change. So let's say between now and 6 months from today, there are improvements on the revenue base, and thanks to the involvement of NABCO trainees on Revenue Ghana, we're able to increase the revenue base. Of course, we hope that that should reflect in the sort of compensation that is being given to NABCO trainees. And I don't also think that we should dwell on a 700 as the stipend, because the full complement of what is being invested in these youngsters has a training component, which is not being quantified. And that is what the president alluded to when he stated that at the end of the 3 years, there's going to be an exit certification in partnership with COTVET Council for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, alongside domestic and foreign university partnership, academic institutions, to validate the content of the value addition and training that we've given them, so that these people, regardless of wherever they find themselves, can be proud to say that, listen, while deployed to work in revenue, in education, in governance, in digitization, this is also what I have to show, besides a stipend that I earned on a monthly basis for this period. And so I think that we've crafted a brilliant scheme. His Excellency, the President, and his administration have got this right in terms of envisioning a future Ghana, which is a transformed Ghana, a Ghana beyond aid, where there will be abound opportunities in terms of the high-skilled jobs for which we are currently preparing our graduates for. So we don't build a transformed country for other nationalities or other citizens coming from elsewhere to take those. Our graduates would now be qualified, thanks to this scheme, with the requisite experience, qualifications and skills to be able to take advantage of that transformed Ghana. So basically that is now in the bosom of the module implementation partners, the Ghana Revenue Authority for Revenue Ghana, Ministry of Food and Agriculture for Feed Ghana, Ghana Education Service for Educate Ghana. All these module partners, from today onwards, all our NABCO trainees will be receiving notification to tell them to report to their MIP, the module implementation partner, who will now determine specifically, even within GRA, where you are going to be placed within your district. GRA is like a forest. You have the domestic tax revenue. You have all sorts. You have the customs unit. So they will determine the border patrols and all that. They will determine where you'll be placed. And for us, once they've been commissioned by His Excellency the President, he said they are ready for work, and we are ready to get the nation started and to build the nation. I believe that NABCO will justify its value in terms of the contribution that these trainees are going to be made. What we emphasize is that the indicator of success would be the value addition over the course of 3 years. And for us, we hope that by that time, all these people would have transitioned with a solid base, having addressed the problems that kept them out of the labor market in the first instance, so they can transition smoothly into permanent employment. Whatever the dictate of the public purse and whatever legislation provides from that moment, we look forward to the future. That is not something we can determine as of this moment, but we believe that the NABCO has a future, and as the President said, he believes that the NABCO will succeed, and we pray that NABCO succeeds to assist in building this nation. So think about it. We advertised a graduate employment scheme, 100,000 opportunities. 175,000 people signed up to that scheme. Out of that, 146,968 eventually completed the application process. We interviewed 137,000 and currently selected up to 99,811. Now, what that tells you is that if you look at all these processes that we have gone through, it means that we've built in a lot of safeguard to make sure that if the future is to guarantee that we have a jobs portal avenue, then the NABCO becomes the infrastructure to be able to do that. And for us, we associate with all manner of partnerships, whether in the private sector or in the public sector, to be able to make this possible. What we have experienced has been a high regard coming from the private sector because of the huge numbers that have expressed interest to work with them. And we see the future of NABCO in the Enterprise Ghana module, because that is also a component where NABCO can showcase value in terms of the businesses that we are likely to grow. So far, there's benefit in terms of the productivity, more than any sort of investment we are making into NABCO today. And we count on every Ghanaian to support them as they try or start to build our nation beyond it. And thanks to all the viewers and all those who joined us today. And safe journey and travels to all our huge numbers that have turned up from the regions.
Nana Omanyi da the Nation Builders Corps no Eddie NABCO no na 100,000 students I want to use one year juma I want to pray apply yes one you be found one eba be share no Omanyi din sem bebre to dwa hu yes ye ni CEO a oda dwuma na no etwetwe nkomo na ye nya beneficiaries ni bi a wo mo wa ha ye bebusa wo mo se wo mo ba ye na te sen wo mu hu ne sen na kwan be na wo mo fa so a wo apply ye oda ye fro say
Pacho your friend me Abasidu
he found out
Pacho me free boss me from district I district capital here Asiwa
okay na kwan be so na wo fa ya wo dey apply ye
yeah apply no online o scan it with certificate no apply no online na wo book you interview date any interview na selection do na nyame ya adoma ye fa
okay nti ye fa we say na e kire say ye say ye be send mo messages a mo be start adwuma ni ade ya wo ye so mfaso ene sen ma wo
mfaso won say me kura me wo mu na dodo na use school a omunya adwuma anye this year enemy ye me service we nti na that time me service na me think say after my service adwuma be ne me but nyame adom na do danko kufuado e dey initiative we buy and enso e dey ehyiemu at least ya ntena fie benya adwuma ye enya bi aboye ho bra ahwe efie kakra
okay better say open your fro say
Median Steven Bedu
Steven kwamba na also fast so a apply na nkwanhye sem na buy nti ama wutimi apply
but as the ma menya nkwanhye sem no dey cheme meka kire na kwan fast so yen say yenya information say on the first day of May Nanado be introduce program bi I Nation Building Cup. Te ma menya konya say na buy kwa bia so me do be because the qualification am open na me qualify. Te ma me so me register online. Enu mo message say me moku for my interview. Eno achi na me timi buku ye. Ama me call interview no say the date no mo share me na. The interview na cho me ya say o mo dey information beba. Do na mra o mo picking ni pa no bi me nya message na ebi me dey for insa na me da pending. Te na my so wallet but later on no nyame adom mu biem amu biem na say metumi say o ma pick me say me ko training ti orientation a wodom ko nyina no me so me bo wade say me ko bi
after training ni nyina no say aha wo ba enne no e kire say ya fa wadwuma ye be kire ba bia be kwakwa adwuma na
sa na me hu no because information am da me kire say once ya wanya obi bia you say anya engagement letter akasa am the placement no e be mai say start adwuma no and once ya anya sa program dom kire say ha na ba na e be bia no yi am obi hu say dwumadie na de ya hyase ti na mi gyan akwa am say me work class mu say me class mu say ya hye dwumadie na ase ti anu ti na ma ye de ba ha no
before that now we ye bibi we adwuma bi ansa na we apply we na
oh no na me nya adwuma bi na me service personnel this year and me we ti bra me we na say enu kwa say the dodo na aka no unemployment nti na my wallet say after the service the better system you mu say nti nya me aduma mu introduce say program there in fact I was very happy.
Yes sir boss e pacho na ye from we beneficiary yes okay na pacho district ben region ben na fi
Sikuma Odobin
Brakwa in the central region
yeah.
Okay me ba wo ho ntimi nim ho pa na ye mbusa we kan be na wo fa so a wo dey apply here.
Okay, me say omo recruit 100,000 graduates. Say na be ya omo be training na yetimi enya insanu juma no, and I got interested so I applied and then I was picked. Yeah, by the grace of God. Omo farm. Yeah.
It is say aha wo ba ye no e kire say wako interview awie ya pick does it mean say wanya juma na wie?
Okay, we know one thing is enya juma a field or moody training. Send a beya, ye pass it out, ye bet me any judgment because Ghana, Ukope Juma almost say, you can't simple work experience. Work,
but at least I'm catch them say when you be crowded, 700 Ghana be the Bemau.
700 Ghana, no, me to me, no, me who say TNT because I'm looking at the skills now, many film because some skills now. I don't know about Boame, Mama Timia Juma. Me apply for Juma because of skills na manyano. Yes, me kutano. I don't know about Boame, Mama Timi, and Juma Cassis, and about Metimia community 700 though is good. I had the part about Boyan, a big keeping.
After 3 years of NABCO, no, Ususu anything.
Okay, after 3 years of NABCO, no, me Susu and say, me and Kasamu, I should be able to establish my own job. Yeah, not necessarily say me train say abine be family and I say me train say me juma but sa 3 years skills na nya me yaduma me sabeka any knowledge na me nya no eno so emwa me na mentimi bie me anka se madwuma na me so mentimi fa at least SS for mpo a eno mpo beboa.
Yeah, na celebrate no kasa person me my no wie but you from saying
Isaac Newton Atipo.
Isaac Newton Atipo. You can speak Tree. No, where are you from?
I'm from Volta region.
Volta region. Okay, so you came all the way from the Volta region.
Yes, sir.
How did you apply?
I applied through online.
Through online. What motivated you to apply?
Oh, actually, I wasn't having any job to do, so I see it as a means to engage myself with, yeah, and then a means to train my skills and be developed in my potentials.
So after 3 years, what is next?
Okay, within these 3 years that will be engaging, my mind is to also apply for another school to be going to where after finishing, that is a professional school, after finishing I can be posted directly. And unlike how you go to Polytechnic and you have to come and wait in the house, or university, you have to come and wait in the house and go through all these processes again. So I think I have to come back and then go to one of the professional schools.
What do you make of the salary they are giving you now?
Well, it's very good. As the president has said, he said it's a good start to begin, lay our foundations with and invest into our various potentials. So, and the potentials of the country as our dream. So I think that's where I'll start from and invest into them so that I'll gain the mass strength.
Thank you very much. Okay, enti who say many ebinom edidi enkomo wa ha is unfortunately thank you pelba ana obi sa ne na abon komo but yen sanka but anya hwe de no mo e ba ne ye bepie mu ewo Independence Square, Accra, Ghana. Na ene ano mampani eda the Nations Builders Corps no. Na uhwe nipa eba ya ni nipa wa ha. That tells you say yeah unemployment rate no was na yam say abai bi anso ba person ye bibi fa ho. Yama akwa babium ediba djuma die eso na membeki correction be mene National Welfare Officer of Guta Mr. Benjamin Yeboa ana ebetwetwe nkomo ene die na yadwendwene ekwan ebefa so a yebehwe city ho nsensem enra nkoa wona ye press conference na ade de si ye ade ne koye afi kran so no ase pinchen bia ba wo hwe communication nkomodie na ase Guta na nkasa no bibi aba wo na ebi mu tiase ebi ntiase ebi atwom ebi ntwom ho controversy bi ba ebi say ebi num ne aban no mo ya adwen ebi num say ebi num ne aban no matrase ade yi di kan ba ye Guta for tenase so ne aban nya adwen ewo tracking note ya wo mo de aba nti e be give and take aban hia wo mo nyom show several occasions enu akire ana last minute wo mo nyom hia na ekoba say enema bi omode atoto akwan mu nti ekoba se Guta fire omadwen se okay se na mode ato wode a ene mo ya adwen na eye den ana aban ye nti a ema afedie Guta jatum se omone aban ebehwe abom before that ye be sha se fi press conference and ra isi ye na den ana isi ye opani Benjamin Yeboa mo akwa aba
ya mejo so pa
na pum ti say
ya me adom ne mo paibo
ye so ye dasese agye ofro so ne ebetwetwe nkomo ene due opani mame sha se mfi press conference ne endra edi enti na mo ye press conference
yo me dance MC mechia ahwe for another pay
or mojo so
well a press conference was basically say ye bema ye membership no across the country and who the ekoso because so far ye na ye share the various arms of government ye GRE any GRE customs any finance ye normal AD sancta won ntino akwa nti ye wo wa ni afro wo no bi afro it was important say where we are no ye be mo mahu the ekoso the nuni mainly why we had the press conference
timer abide tracking system yi buy no odika yi mo asutri asa no de bibi sai ba
one said then year asutri the way we felt it was proper it almost here say a beba so somewhere in in September ya can say 1st September na keba yes that very day kwa kebe demonstrations and a mom tresai and a mass ankita wodi any start here yes
again na almost one person omo ye na montiase
well initially now almost say city and cargo tracking no so system bia baba in a way say to say work of animal let me use this analogy work of animal free amanone anywhere in the world now what the bagana now documentations in here parking list invoice bill of lading would it be bia every customs now customs are na pay almost also almost systems no almost dey say ye be je to mana ye nyin to no almost worry na face almost nyin to mkwa evaluations be na almost be man so clarifications evaluations na yet me amount your bill to pay that is it all system but this system normal part say per Oman view why they assume say to them they be for the true face value of the invoice it's almost said almost power equobi a third party city and Ghana now no a platform to the whole supplier on the manufacturer be man on be upload all documentations onto that platform and then city and Ghana will forward it to customs. She said that was the new change because more customs, more no DICs, destination inspectors. Now I'm not on me say Jubawi. All the classification evaluations now. The amount customs pay. The information you've got, then you give the values for what you think is right from the information collected from the DICs. Now for the what he has to pay. So someone will say, "Ejumano," they said, "Much edum pepe so be you can do the job. It's a pam dia is near dear Jumani Mamo. Now throughout these years, to us you've been perfecting it because you've been bringing in other measures within your system. Blue, West Blue, the single window systems in your buy. All geared towards some mobile perfecting some system here. More some flagging system be a tag will be a red tag that. That means we are high risk. Only your tag check or more. We a green tag that. Only that means progressively and only money from without any hitch. Until you pass through the system. Almost the almost scanning, the scanning, physical examinations. All geared towards making sure say all the documentation we bring them, they're able to analyze and really get the values that they think is right. Now Oman Army Atria. This has gone on all these years. In fact, just even last year, per me checks, yes, more hit about 90% plus of your targeted revenue.
It's a munyamane bro.
90%.
90%.
That is quite phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you know that means we are doing well. Per mo it is also be catch me say unya o targeted 100%, unya 90%. Now we also be catch me say no. Oh yeah, no per wa o ko check ni ho na ko check. Na say o check we feel say revenue na say o teach no. O just a little bit more than 50%. It's a new thing I would sit here but yes now why are you because CTN is coming at a cost. You will say they are going to charge about $100 plus per container.
Per container bia.
Yes. It's why are you paying a third company that much money for that? Who was a cost of most say to a certain point I'm moving to me jumana. It's why I say money more other custom for the airlines not to mean some information from them rather than going for a third company to do this job. It's I would say when we started raising all these issues, and I'm gonna call back. And I'm gonna start the concessions and come on and start this over there. And so our concessions, almost purchases say then they are more good. Where you pay small to medium scale for every more because they first said we though they form the larger percentage of Guta members, even though we still have larger importers within our mix as Guta. Number the business okay. If you say small to medium scale, how do you clarify or classify them?
Why no small, you know?
And almost I call you. No almost I buy say ye remwa every say any panel. Almost crack and near my bedroom be just 36 TUs. That means 20 footers or 18 40 footers a year, a whole year. Yes, now your members, you know, now a bit so a majority any news, but a bit also cram more than that. No, almost all day. Almost I quiet as I'm by as I back at okay, they say quite almost shy. Yeah, the system maybe who first say who year beyond, but it's we know about how the way you purchase your items about no matters near how are you bet me exempt too. Yes, but this is still segregation. Say to create more problems. So average quality, say quality to them they are targeting just 5% of the importing public. 5%. It's 95 for India and Cassitian. In fact, Sanema when you are raising your suspicion say you are not being consistent. Africa pay almost GR4 almost a year on the bar out press release on the bar say they will even be doing reviews. It in fact it's
not just the omodia baykra as time goes as a mujitum na a year juma as time goes on there will be reviews.
How would they review
a cost run up from the money?
They say no actually he said obi cry near money back one of us and me near my crab more better because after all me a big now I don't only import into Ghana then we are import to other countries in Africa and as in west some of these west African countries. He said, okay, fine. If I feel Togo is relaxed, and I say Cote d'Ivoire is okay for me, let me take it to Cote d'Ivoire or Togo and do majority of my imports, and then bring below 36 containers to Ghana. Master, he falls below it. Is CTN going to?
Not just within all the Omuye, there's still a way out to beat the GRE.
Yes.
Because Oman the pressure be, but I'll find another antidote of
here we
away
are
from it.
Air and land ports and count. Air and land ports and count. Yes, sea ports. Yes. What are you doing? Even though this press statement was actually to explain to our larger members, he said, this is where we are.
Yeah.
They say, Bonya Nebano, it will be away with Juma. And my insurance city be bound. Because per all my explanation, city in air. Near bed down my peninsula, say, or no so. A buy no. When you say, yeah, be fast. No, afraid, just to preempt your move. It's a wire on the bed tree. On my idea. But it doesn't stop us from continuing talking because comes down to compliance.
That means he said upon command wedding in no satisfied with the city and
no at all. What we did yesterday was just to explain to our membership. Say this is the situation, this is where we are.
Because here it is what we heard in the said and Tiasia Juma. Nigeria Babon Tiabeka said, and Jasia Jumani said, Oma Chire, Womo, at the end of affect you, affect you. It is sad they are more Tiasi. This is the way we are going.
Yeah, if I could read somewhere,
I
wish I made a jotted because we made it clear, say our opposition to CTN is infinite. It's infinite because we've not been convinced what the explanations that we've been given. No. We are not convinced at all. It's our opposition to CTN. It's infinite. We will continue to delve into the matters and even gone. We've started so many things. Nonetheless, we persisted and raised issues of the inadequacy of the quota of 30 system. Yeah. And the confusion that may arise therefrom, i.e. transitional arrangements, registration for codes and exemptions, petition for upliftment of quotas, commencement and methodology of counting. What's below 36? Every day count. It's bring a lot of confusion. And here there are some of the obvious. These are some of the obvious challenges that will bring unnecessary bureaucracy, time wasting, lobbying, cost that may accumulate in creating possible avenues for frustrations and corruption. So say
corruption part of it and
now so on the back say no free because more taken. Having a debut or I had to see pre-shipment measures. Yeah. They say that is what we are looking at. Pre-shipment measures. Me the idea by me making sure say me CTN me tag number. Having me upload me documentation to the CTN Ghana platform as Oman for it. And yes, why I mean my quality means you are delaying me. It is sad your man on the title corruption. So say now no money now you have to be speaking to people. You have to be lobbying. What are you creating?
They are also now you have to patch and say and Kofun declare the actual enema or deba. Afebe we actually no abetro bibia de ama wo mo keke. Enya ne sa intina kofasa nema we na de aba.
You see, all these city and nema comes down to compliance. Compliance. If government and finance ministry comment here sa many men na beba be form say boom we told you so. Compliance.
Matisa Abrante bi other importers and exporters association ano say they abaye nyina no omo be fail totally.
Yes,
because enkosi hwe
and I've told
and they are in a rush in doing it.
And I've told the Commissioner General myself. Said CTN is bound to fail if till Yes, while waiting for the other unresolved concerns, because we have a lot, especially that of the assurances given on the reduction of import duty rates, proscription of benchmark values. Yeah. Before 2015, and CET, that's ECOWAS Common External Tariffs, by 2015. Before they were still crying, say the cost of clearance at the port too high. There's duties, any charges, any levies in Kwan Yitio port on this. Young can we in 2015, say CET in by. CET was basically to harmonize, say, West African countries, sign onto the ECOWAS convention. You better harmonize your tariffs at the various ports. And pricing be across board same. Unfortunately for us in Ghana, now the economy is still not doing very well because we see Ghana word in ancient danger. We also are no import driven country. It's industries in so it's say who consign on to something that who basis in any correct, you have a problem. To another country, he's okay, he's comfortable with it. But where it's a CET, ECOWAS Common External Tariffs. They shoot your tariffs. It's a duty component in your cost. The duty component of a particular product may be 15%, now shooting called 30%. It be a 10, now shooting called 25%. It's Yankee Cambo, no, say no, across board, we were paying between 50 to 65% of owing import capital. In simple terms, and they say, who cranium? Now, when your man and what they now, what the cranium money about $100,000. So, if you do Ghana, who could pay over $50,000 at the coin money from the port.
It coin money from the port.
Yes.
And near man, our crown almost $100,000.
Yes.
And so pay
$50,000 and above. As I sit down here, CCR is still working. It's among the highest in the world.
Yes,
it's among the highest in the world.
Reason is saying,
and who confers declaration for Mabe import duty VAT, import duty NHI. Geography line, about 19 of them. Idif levy, way charge. We say, baby, and who can ye over 50% plus Gapoa charges. Wage ni na portal. Ni a chiro se masa. Se we sana na wono wo chira a boni. Because it's ridiculous. Say on bakun be so much, you will not get compliance. It's as simple as ABCD. We shouldn't run away from the fact. You unya say on bakun din or pepper ne kumapa ebe ye de so ye. Enu tiri say o person o so anu a na enu no nche say we dey extra measures o. It will fail. City will fail. Why? Because it say only obi eye adwuma na oni bakun aka chose masa. Me pay enyo. Me pay enye. Me pay enye. Me ho kire me pay enye. Wo anhwe ni pay no. Na with the CCTV cameras abebo ho aboka security man ba ho with the scanners e boss aka we nyina wo just to arrest the worker if he steals anka the easier way so on better say ni ma to adwen ahwe say enti ahen na metua wa we be comfortable the job awo ye no and only how you get the person complying with the job you do. Mami I read duty rates ni total cost of clearance CTNO, CNN, BBC, ni nyina beba be fail.
So Aban feel say there's corruption in terms of how any money banny declaration no intino ne ho kire no o lose revenue it be the CTN ba e da ba be track it na koyi rather than all resource nipa na wa adwuma no say na nka ho ntom no mo nya genuine and due diligence of what they are doing.
Looking at the plight of the importer. Say importer no anya for the Christmas. The importer cannot bring in goods and pay so much at the port, and then you expect him to reduce prices.
I bet you musu anema bo bedding.
No, of course. It is a say no. Oh, I don't know why they are mixing oranges with bananas, because they say I can say so no. Where they see the need $1 in relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a one share again critically from the base. Now here they are here. Master, you will fail. What I say city and started Jumani area. Because one say the was just targeted at 5%. Is that it? If the 5%, if they are that big, then you should not say Omanyi and Pina, the whole monopoly over the things they import into the country. And what would they do? They will do what is happening with say no. Sa VAT na yachichemu. What's the VAT yachichemu? Yeah. They say your VAT component ankasa. Your NHI and your get fund. Yeah. Aka enu anu. But enu be na make us the proverbial Joe ejanfa. Grad janfa the finish janfa. They say enu na say na aba ho. Say no across board some bigger companies. Omo to omo for just the segregation of the VAT no. To just enu as nenasa telecom for no. So omo to for 1st November. Omo to tourism means what here? Omo from just say I didn't yachichem no geography na ya. She said there no. It is a wo ya there do one share adeni ye critically and share those in the system when tiom. You read the way it go now. In the long run no. It goes because a born bedding. Almost they will pass it on to you and I. Because you are consumers. Yeah. Bigger importers, you know. About critical, they will pass it on to us. Maybe at the condition is so important that the one is so koto. You say the neighbor and so they have boss on to a country.
What is the best way of buying bit me a year? City and a bewoho, but Muhubatomo. And now it has to be scrapped away.
This is not the time to bring CTN.
Why this is not the time?
This time, you know, our importers facing hardships at the ports because of the high clearance cost. This time, necessarily here on plight because they are crying from city dollar relationships. It's what they say. Fine, mommy and chance across border. You better be reduced. Let us look at some of the levies and charges now. Level usefulness. Now the Chamber of Commerce, just this week, they were mentioning it. Let's look at them. Near who say, if you have lived omo a year, from now, MDS, if they can go into their various sectors and make money within their encashment, import. Let us get them and reduce it. If it comes to about 30-35%, it's reasonable. Then you will get someone say, Master, let's do. Even Guta and his affiliate bodies who can help government say, let us now educate our members. Say, Master, don't do anything untoward. There will be some recalcitrant ones, but then the system can check them. Wow. And now, once we do that, push more on the agenda of 1D, 1F. Because actually, you know, that's the panacea to all our problems as a nation. China is China because of its industrialization. It is 1D, 1F. You push it and push it hard.
So you believe that the one district, one factory is a good idea?
It's more than a good idea.
It is buying funny focus in share.
And so strongly.
On putting the BB and woman come into friction.
We were not born to import. We are importing because that is actually what is there now.
That is there now.
Yes. We will be forced to buy here. Now why are they playing the mutual order?
Don't you think, sir? But the Ghanaian will still say, "Adi will be is inferior." So I will still go out and go and bring it. If you are buying this, you say, "Baba, you cut it all." Say, "Yamfa Nazebia Miabasenko." Yes, Yamma Yamfa Akuko Funos and one bagana be Yanto Potting, Coco Wasi, Bue. I buy some me and fridges, anyone wine and babium, fridge that damba, yes, Bue. 81 district, one factory is coming. But ensa yes, Monko family and factory never had. But Musi Debbie. Papa, because we have to go to China and bring China's own. Already, Nankasa China no kwampa ya bomb suffer in most often than not. Maybe almost shots here when people were saying, say, we're China, we're durable, Britain, US, then you durable. Until say we came to realize that and Kofana is so industrialized, we have to accept them, then the world should accept them. One district, one factory, can you solve that problem?
Taking it from the last end or the end here. China from the start here.
Yeah.
They had problems.
Yes.
But they stood on their ground, they've succeeded.
Yes.
So we'll have problems. We should stand on our grounds. Let me ask. I don't come your way.
Yeah.
Yes. Ask people, say, Nipa Hipan and talk imported milk. Majority of Ghanaians buy ideal milk. Because yes, why? Because one, they've been able to do it well, packaging is good, prices are affordable. So we are buying.
Yes.
So no one has said we are quite foreign taste. It's because that is what is there. Look, me call some departmental shopping. Me who said the packaging looks so nice. This idea did me fire. Who are the code? Enkati cake.
Wow.
Yeah, enkati cake. I need my minimum. Enkati cake. Massa, the packaging. Wow, Charlie, very beautiful. Enkati cake. It's nipanto. So that is it. So let us do things and do them properly. Let the 1D 1F come in strongly and let them do things and do them right. And we'll buy it. At that time, you don't put the cart before the horse like we are doing now. At that time, you can put in measures like CTN. Because yes, you have to safeguard your industries.
Yes.
And we'll buy it. Now, I mean, I didn't want to check it price-wise. Say, for say industries, we are sending what tariffs on electricity from home. So they become competitive. So they work. It means they should be listening to the practicalities of ideas that we are telling them and do it right with mostly the politician. If it's more 4-year mandate, it means bugra.
Yes,
but why we here? The people now, it should be very careful how you manage them and listen to them when they talk.
Don't you think so? We are always trying to push the politician or the government at the corner when all the measures say ba na ye di abatu hunehuna no ade a wo ye hwene yo na nche bia 4 years beso ade a wo ye ni say nche bia for as we want our freedom you be say ye hotoyen at the expense of aban ebi anka ade anka betimi aboa ye nyina no na nipa kakra bi to say mo am importing ne ma de ba ne ade nti asanse mo de mo feel say eye ma mo nti na ye mfa mba.
Well, from all that I've said, we've been giving alternatives to government. The Mabubo should be yes. We first if they follow data, open compliance, make sure say the totality of the cost clearance at the port. Let's sit down and analyze because even His Excellency the President said so. See the totality. How you bet me a young baby. It's important. Once we do that, then we also push it to our members. Massa, say, government has done quite well in looking at our concern. Look at how low it's been able to come. It might be sadder. It will be near the right end. They will aid you. You'll be surprised you'll be getting the same target that you are. Yes. It's not every time that you increase or put stiffer measures that you make that much revenue. It's no, letting people understand and feeling comfortable in what you are doing. Then you have voluntary, compliance. That will help you. And when you catch them, say, and share that measure. No, you don't go and waste so much money paying a third party. Some company with $100, say, some big gurus here, almost bear 500,000 containers they buy a year. That's about $50 million to them. It's a lot of money.
Yes.
That's can't be before from. It mean work or some foreign in their job.
Okay. Paradise drinking water in super as I say no paradise drinking water ukwa adwaman so ba bia onsa beka bi udu ba bia ka so paradise park drinking water na very good na afi yenko womo a womo say womo ntiase even though we open here boankoma they are still not satisfied with it, but who are those omo kase omo do ne aban akoka bum ana omo de assembly ebre wo mo to amane omo keke no Mr. Benjamin anu firi hifa why mo na say mo binom ne abanya ko ne ya pisika hwe mo nsem mo mra na mo be cancel fufuro nkyere wo mo ntiase no. Where from this?
We are still trying to look into where that came from, because Guta, as you all know, has been very consistent and very, very well necked. Them say the members they were not really briefed with what the whole thing was, and therefore they went out to say certain things are the main mouth from Guta, and I think we clarified that by issuing statements. Say, look, what they said, was not from the main leadership of Guta. Until we made more media to be aware, and then we called them and told them, say, before you go to media, we all have to look at this situation and then look at how everything is, understand it before we go to media. Was a bit from last early the week.
Were they executive members?
Executive members, but not with the leadership. Okay. Executive members, but not with the leadership. Unfortunately, normally now committee now deliberations. It's also take concessions now. Normal so within main Accra had it. That the first and BP for our membership, and that is why they went to town with it. But we told them, say, we always speak for the larger membership. Yes. It's not just the few. Yes, the few might have gotten some concession, but the issue is not completed. Until the issue is completed, we have to keep on hitting on before we get what we really want for the majority of everyone. And we have to caution them and let them know, say, Debbie, we don't do that.
As is they obey the almost tiase.
They obey almost tiase. Because look, like I've explained, even though yes, we've been giving some concessions, but there or no a good member no. How your concessions only on your member. So I don't know where does he stand. So you don't speak for him.
Yes.
You have to speak for him.
Finally no.
Oh, say immediately after.
Some say last 2 days they said it was starting.
Yeah, fine. Say no, I'm so much started, but per the release, minimum movement yebia. Because my release be say one from the Commissioner General himself say catch all the shipping lines, and he say obia or ship by this time frame. They shouldn't enforce that CTN. They should be able to ship freely. While they put all the necessary things in place to move it on. At least for 2 months to Christmas there's nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
And after so custom so edit directive to buy say the importers loaders and as suppliers they shouldn't insist anything from them. They can ship without the CTN. So that is what we've heard from them.
But as to say implementation be adwuma no de munya hunu ye so man no aka. But as to say I am
we don't know the targeted 5 group now 5% and the beba catch say you are trying,
okay,
and I see a hint here or whatever. And since some of our members will be following closely, say encounter anything about hinder ejuma, because yempe any pre-shipment or how biara ebemo obi entimi loadu and as a coding system bia ebe how bia ni meant be, because every delaying is cost, and if it's cost to the consumer. It is Saneman will be following closely to ensure says money, and as well as the court case best at 131st. We'll be following all those things closely and monitoring it.
The abiding more Kenya, the money abaya Kenya. If a Bekoko we actually na banya and this one, next line of action is say.
I don't know. We want from our youth. We want to be emphatic hearing that our opposition to the CTN is infinite, and therefore any attempt by policy implementers to cunningly rope us into the CTN scheme in the future will be fiercely resisted.
Okay.
These are strong ways. We are, like we said, even though there's been some concessions, some exemptions, which we are not even happy with because we still have some members who are affected, and we'll be speaking for them and fighting for them. No, if Muslim Church on some reviews,
yes, on the
if what we are now 5%, no, and so many are doing free more. And I can't just say city and then I will be put every more abemo. I cannot just so when soon in Guta. Oh, you're better to take strongly.
So, what of review, Beba? Not review, Beba, you say, the NAC Pekra, Santiso.
I'm at 5%.
Aye.
About 2. In a city, I'm winning for a break. And I'm winning for a break because that me who you are targeting. I'm winning for because we have told you, say, it will not work. We have not given our blessings to it. That's it will not work. Look at the numerous things that we've said from our side, from our other way for importers and exporters. Give any Quebec, freight forwarders, any food and beverages. There's a problem with it. Now also on tears and over for so now I know I did not do that to 1% as well. Now
you say no mumu madwene say e kwan bia so na de omo force to so a e be feel. But the only thing almost be say ye de ade na ba. So failure to comply no so be another problem.
I say over 5%. 5%. I say there how many say who force to be no be actually say this is not the way to go. These are the best way of getting compliance. What's it mean? Obe say so many ways of killing a cat. Then you will not get the intended purpose that you bought the thing. Meanwhile, you might have paid someone some money.
That's what just can be that.
What you are city and no start here in Edma, where be a Bernard or no contract. Now then there will be problems. Now a coin. Wow. It is seriously sad here Kenya and I hope the parliamentarians because there's been an issue of the legality, so in terms of basis. In our whole, say, is there a legal basis for it? Yes, they say no. I will say will break it. Any ABS main complier. Is there a legal basis? Punishment.
Yeah.
Is it backed by law? Is it backed by law? Any we don't know. And then you will end up in Basa like we are seeing. It is not the panacea in getting compliance. That one we are telling them.
All right, but then quick one. If you share a buying better, so basically some pimpins we are. How will you assess them per Wankasa view in terms of muku no near there's a muku no me fancy say more assess your buying we for the past 1 year plus 2 years mobile assess your buying
in terms of percentage.
Yes, I'm not saying in terms of recommendations.
Recommendations, you know, one thing on my year dear pa I will commend them very well. They say their proactiveness because immediately on BTB, you know, they will call you quickly, and that is important. In fact, that one always preempts any action. I say because I try to demonstration almost year fast and be free. You try to get to salt small. Last minute I'm afraid. Wow, never before you to see a better budget. The last budget he read it this year. He said we had the finance minister, his 2 deputies, and his chief executive director. They all came to our office to sit down to take our input.
That's good.
That's very good. Well, I said, so His Excellency the President, and then someone by a pen. Oh, you call our president quickly. You call the other way for now, normal
president.
Yes.
Okay.
You will call them quickly. The economic management team, our vice president. They call quickly. Mama, they call us numerous times for this. Because down here meeting be last week. Say no, and here the Commissioner General, who has been very proactive. Not the Commissioner General, the Commissioner Customs, Mr. Isaac Krenzel. Yes, who has been very proactive. And he drove from his office straight to our office. annual trial year meeting to about 7:30, trying to explain matters. That's called here. That's called here. I have to commend them because it's very important. So anytime they be raise issue, we be quickly, we be tear near on one issue to see fumigation. You see, you can't. I'm a now tax stamp anyway now almost one day the crown,
Baby, a dollar no said the sea cobania. Is it affecting my business?
Oh yes, I mean anytime we are sitting in follow any strength independent to affect business, and it's normal because like I said earlier, the economy is import driven. It's a background. It's so cranium. It's all cranium as well. Meaning that predominant sky should have any dollar. It is $1 rising in strength. This didn't follow pay. That means we see what they call funny man. And you have to add extra more cities to attain the same quantity of dollar now. Same Niamano and same. But you have to put in more money into acquiring the same amount of dollars. What is the problem?
Is there a way government can do to make the city stabilize?
Says that the Omayani Saudi Omaya say Yambe injected extra cities. Bank of Ghana be injected every. That is the measures, and none of us omodi or many better for man making sure say money laundering costs. So that we where the Benin will be DB share time or omodi. You know a problem, but the biggest of all solving of this problem is one. If you are manufacturing majority, one cost is $1. It will be trading in our city, and it will give the city the strength. It in a year short term, manage the situation, make sure say if there's shortage you pump in, and then make your security high alert to make sure say check it short term, long term, bring in more factories. More now
Apani Benjamin Yabua Mamena was as that you say from Bekan and no chicken come. What you man say Oguta?
Many welfare it was the many seminars. So I make sure the members and home by Tom. No matter me a young majuma. I was some dream and how be any. Now Chebe almost better like I say, Sabi I heard Juma to Paul. I made the Sikani AABB. The members in Pina as one going to industries. It's a Yamugusu how best is one
factory. No
oh yes, and the film were existing factories did out. And they were not doing well. Yes, almost master plans. Now they needed support. Now almost so
I'm sure we and prepare us to Zafro. You sure say for Ababa.
Oh,
okay, many open Benjamin Yabua or no National Welfare Officer Anna Echiche and Como if you have see Omanyi Jumedie so Z Television Network. One of the Jumedian Hoka a Paradise Park drinking water medical catch a program be an event be organized biano. Kaisobe is Paradise Park drinking water. Papa. Yesterday was your birthday, even though belated. Nana Hima Kusiaduma Ufusu, Yame Baba Otoso 9. No, there was that. Nana Hima Aduma Akusia Ufusu. Yama happy belated birthday. Une unia numina nunia ketua. Abuna Tebua Ufusu. Yachao, Yamin Shira on your kesi, Nani Nabaye, big person in society. Yabasan adi ahia eye Monday na fi ye no adi dwumadi foforo no asa aba nyame so bibia